the Browns at noon Eastern time, after all the teasing and speculating and mock jersey leaks and all this back and forth on Twitter, the jerseys are finally out, and we landed with what was sort of floating around, a real classic look. The stripes on the shoulders, the Cleveland across the chest is gone, and it looks like stuff we're familiar with. Dan, let's start with you. You wrote about it a little bit for cleveland.com already today. Simply, did the Browns get this one right finally?
I think they did. I don't think they had a lot of choice here, to be honest with you. These last jerseys and uniforms were so unpopular and just such an extreme. I think their chance to maybe make some subtle changes and really change the uniforms, they kind of blew that when they went all out in 2015 and came up with whatever they came up with. My gut reaction, and this isn't a bad thing, is when I first saw them, and of course this is sort of what we expected, was, oh, okay, it's just the old uniforms again. So, I think they got it right. I think, most people are happy with them, and I don't have a problem with what they did.
They cater to the fans, and I think that's great. They're really trying to say, we care about what you think. And I think that's vitally important. And why is that? Because these fans keep coming back and back over and over again, year after year, despite all the losing, despite all the coach firings, despite all the turnover on this football team, the letdowns. They basically said, we are listening to you and we're going to give you what you want. And the fans wanted a return to the traditional uniform, to the glory days of the past, to Jim Brown, Clay Matthews, Bobby Mitchell, Bernie Kosar, Brian Sipe, and they got that. And, so hopefully for the Browns and for their fans, it will bring back some of the winning ways of those players that were in those uniforms in those days.
Yeah, so I'm going to be honest, as an outsider for the most part, if that's what I'm going to label myself, I saw them and I didn't see much of a change. And there's actually a few insider, where we're going to get to some insider responses, and someone was like, where's the change here? And someone deep-rooted in Cleveland is going to go crazy over that, because you can pick apart these uniforms, and of course there are a lot of change, but just to the naked eye, you look at this and I just see the Browns again. And I think that is a testament to, also, I think it's important to point out how their color rush jersey really became their home jersey for at least this past year, I know. And that sort of ushered in, or slowly got us to the simple look that they're going for now with these jerseys.
What if the Browns decided to go all white at home? The old school Browns fans love all white at home. I don't love it. I like a little color when you're at home, but
I'm a sucker for it. I think it's smooth. I think it says what you need to say without saying much, again, like the theme of this jersey. But if that's the Christmas look they have, I'm all for it. And like you said, the history is already there. So let's do it.
I would prefer all white to all brown. Just
that's fair.
I just don't want the all brown anymore. But I would like to see them mix it up a little bit. And I really would like those orange pants to come back. I have great memories of the Cardiac Kids in their orange pants.
Yeah, and to the point of them removing the Cleveland across the top, I think Atlanta's going to